Functionalism and religion. So functionalism believed that society is a system of interrelated parts. Different institutions, such as the media, religion, the education system, perform certain functions in society to help maintain a value consensus and social solidarity needed within all societies. For functionalists, religion plays a big part in creating and maintaining value consensus, order, and solidarity. The sacred and the profane. The key thinker who speaks about this is Durkheim. So, Durkheim says that the key feature of religion was not a belief in God or the supernatural. Instead, it was the distinction made between the sacred and the profane found in society. The sacred are things that are set apart, they are special. They inspire feelings of awe and wonder, for example, the cross that Jesus died on. The profane are things that have no special significance, they are ordinary and mundane, for example, like a cup. The fact that sacred things evoke such powerful feelings in believers suggests to Durkheim that this is because they represent something of great power. This, in Durkheim's opinion, could only be society itself. So, when members of society are worshipping sacred symbols, they are merely worshipping society and all that it stands for, thus uniting society's members into a single moral community. Totemism. So Durkheim looked at the Australian Arunta Aboriginal clan system and how the totems they worshipped represented the tribe, its origins and identity, meaning that they were worshipping society even if they were unaware of it. However, a weakness of this research is that it used secondary data, so it might not necessarily be fitting of Durkheim's own purpose. Durkheim and Maltz. They looked at the cognitive functions of religion. They argue that religion provides basic categories such as time, space, and causation. Thus, for Durkheim, religion is the origin of human thought, reason, and science. It's important in a society for all the members to use the same categories and concepts. Without these shared categories, communication would be impossible. Criticisms of Durkheim. There is no sharp division between the sacred and the profane, all of which are culturally relative. Also, Durkheim's theory may apply better to small-scale societies with a single religion. It is very difficult to apply large-scale communities where two or more religions are in conflict with one another, as it does nothing to help promote order, value consensus, and social stability. Another limitation is increasing diversity has fragmented the collective conscience. There is no longer a shared value system for religion to reinforce. Psychological functions of religion. This is spoken about by Malinowski. So Malinowski agrees with Durkheim that religion promotes social solidarity, but in his view, this solidarity is achieved by performing psychological functions for individuals, by helping them to cope with the emotions and stresses that would otherwise undermine social solidarity. The first one is when the outcome is unpredictable or uncertain. So, Malinowski looked at the Troybrand Islanders. When they were fishing in the lagoon, it was safe, so there was no need for a ritual. But when they were fishing in the ocean, it was dangerous, so there was a need for canoe magic. At times of life crises is the second one, so birth, marriage, and especially death mark major disruptive changes in social groups, and religion helps to minimize disruption. For example, funeral rituals reinforce a feeling of solidarity among the survivors, while a notion of immortality gives comfort to the bereaved. Malinowski argues that death was the main reason for religious belief. Parsons. Parsons identifies two other essential functions of religion in modern society. The first one is religion creates and legitimizes society's basic norms and values by sacralizing them. For example, in the USA, in which Protestantism has sacralized the core American values of individualism, meritocracy, etc., of which serve to promote value consensus and therefore social stability. The second is that it provides a source of meaning, answering ultimate questions about life, for example, why good people suffer. These may undermine our commitment to society's values. By answering such questions, religion helps people to adjust to adverse events and maintain stability. Civil religion, spoken about by Bella. What unifies American society is an overarching civil religion. This is a belief system that attaches sacred qualities to society itself. While no individual church or denomination can claim the loyalty of all Americans, civil religion can, as it is the American way of life. It is expressed in various symbols and rituals such as the American flag and singing the national anthem. Evaluation of functionalist theories of religion. The emphasis of positive functions religion performs, but it neglects the negative aspects, such as religion being the source of oppression of women and the poor. It also ignores religion as a source of division and conflict, where there is religious pluralism, for example in Northern Ireland, making it hard to see how it can unite people. Also, civil religion overcomes this to some extent by suggesting that all societies share overarching belief systems, but can this be really classed as religion? Exclusivist explanations may say that civil religion, spoken about by Bella, isn't a religion.